Alright, so as information, I thought yesterday that I would be alone, but I'm not. But I can still play the Cup of the Morning for sure. I might ruin my win percentage with this Cup of the Morning, because I saw in the latest Cup of the Mornings very good players took part. And they also, like the top seeding players were usually also in the top places of the knockout, so they didn't throw like it happens in the Cup of the Night regularly. Which means that's gonna be very difficult. I expect, for example, Rask, who has the world record on this map, I expect him to actually play. So the chance is minimal that I can be successful here with a victory. I will just see how far I can get. Of course, the track itself is not a bad style for me, like these grass, road things. Just need to correct angle through corners. Also in the transitions from grass to platform, just need to correct angle and it will work. That's always nice. But some turns are not that clear. For example, how tight I have to go around there. This is pretty risky here, take as much speed as possible. This is also a pretty risky turn. Here, going as high as possible, but not too high. Oh. And the most difficult is kinda this exit here. That you hit that. And keeping the gear here. But I was close with a tree. And if you jump here or not, like how long do you keep grip? I don't know. But we will find it out. Yeah, EcoWolf is playing quite often, Cup of the Mornings. He's again there. So he's maybe not dominating, but he's definitely always a favorite, and he won also some in the past days or weeks. What I don't know is how consistent can I drive now. Or in order to drive consistent, like how slow do I have to go? That's good. That's a PB. How did that happen? Okay. I'm safe top 100. That's not even just a bit of a PB, that was a clear PB. By 1200s. How did that happen? I'm surely not consistent close to the time. But it's interesting that I'm first, and let's see what kind of position I will have in the end of the seeding with this. I'm not sure if I can improve the time. I can already work on my consistency. Yep, this is what I'm afraid of. Can easily happen. The guy that is in second place in the seeding, he's also on my server. So my seeding server is extremely strong. The top is me is very noob. I don't know who that is, but he's 5th as well. So I have been only in 71st position or something like that with my old PB going into this Cup of the Morning, so I am not full prepared, full no trained, full no lived. I mean, that's not the case. But it does look now like that is getting such a time so early in the seeding. Okay. Hide and seek. This typer is still in second place. So nobody is even close to my time yet. See, in the start it's just super important that I have an easy line through that uphill slalom. I have to refresh my chat site. Ah, yeah, you guys were writing something and it didn't show that. Like, I have it open on my iPad on a website in the browser, just Twitch TV/minus89tm/chat, and for some reason it was not connected to the chat or something. It did not show messages, and after a few follows, thanks for the follows, I was already now a bit skeptical if there was really no chat message. So I refreshed and now I see it. So hello CNW, Boxal, AliOC. Hobbit is playing. He denied me the seeding win. Well, there's still a lot of time, of course. That were 2.9s in a row. I thought that's another 0.9. Almost. So Husk is not playing. This is good. With a 0.9. That's also a beautiful checkpoint placement now. If you have this line, you're kinda fucked. Okay, also it seems that I will stay in second place, which is surprisingly good. Taurus, I didn't really see him a long time. Too bad it isn't first. I mean, it's really surprising. I wasn't even sure if I get top 20 or something. But that run was just amazing. Alright. Hello Naxrius. a bit unfortunate. There is also the Retro Cup, which is happening every Saturday at 5 PM, has finally a snow edition again, but probably I will not be able to play it. I think that my sister, my father will be back at that time. Kind of waiting for many months already that I can finally play a snow edition again. Naja. Okay, that was a lag. Holy shit. You see... Wow, do you see that actually? Felt like it stopped steering for a moment, but no. Do you know if Hylas or other Nadio devs mentioned something about a new TM title release for the future, or they want to keep staying with TM 2020 for now? Also from Hylas itself, or himself, I don't know something. The thing is, I have some information, but I don't know how true they are still, and how public I can say something about it, because I don't have it from Nadio people, so I better say nothing. But I also really don't know how, because Nadio has sometimes plans, and then they never happen. Example number 1, Questmania. Yeah. But that was public knowledge, of course, that Questmania should come at some point. Oh, it's starting already. So I'm really not sure in which direction this game is gonna go. I don't really know it. Even with the rumors that I heard, I can't be sure if this will stay Stadium or if there will be any other car environment join this. On the one hand, I would like it to have more cars, similar to Trackmania United Forever. I always liked that everything was combined there. But on the other hand, it definitely would have disadvantages if Nadeo would add multiple cars into this. It could basically shrink the whole game again, create multiple communities, so it's hard to say what is actually the best idea to do. Why is Turus driving a .84 now? In the whole seeding he didn't do that. It's really difficult to say what would be even the best solution for the game. I would like having multiple things combined again, but on the other hand, if you create multiple communities, imagine the Cup of the Day switches between the environments every day. You have a Stadium Cup of the Day, then only once a week. Imagine it's like Trackmania Night Forever, 7 environments or something. And each environment has one day in the week where they have the Cup of the Day. But then the Cup of the Day would get incredibly small. Many people would not play this again. So, probably not helpful, even though I would like it. Yeah. My mother is now going into the supermarket. So, where is Mom? New command. Mom is in the supermarket. Yeah, it's Team United forever. I always liked it in that regard. It's super cool to have everything combined in one place. The thing is that even there you have, of course, people that have specialized for certain environments, and they don't care about competitions on other environments then. And here you have a very strong stadium environment, and if you flood the game with multiple other stuff, then it will shrink stadium. Of course, it would be cool if then all the big competitions, like the World Cup and so on, would contain all cars, all environments. That would make the whole thing interesting, so that really all people feel like forced to play and learn all the cars. But then you have other issues, like for example in Trackmania United Forever, you cannot really create a competition with cup mode with finalists. Just imagine, yeah, you have 3 or 4 rounds per map, and then you go to the next map, and every next map is always a new environment. And at some point you become finalist status. Yeah, but then you can't end up on a certain environment, yeah, where maybe someone else is super dominant. I mean, already here you have tracks that suit the one or the other player better, and where it's difficult as finalists to win. But in the end it's at least the stadium. But when you have multiple environments and you become finalist, and then you come to an environment that is not your strongest, or where someone else is super strong, and you cannot win on that environment, yeah, then you lose all your lead. Or you cannot really use cut mode anymore. Yeah, there is someone like that. He was on my seeding server and he's 9th. What is even that flag? That was, oh sorry, that probably made some sound. That's when my microphone falls down. Was that Hong Kong, something like that? I know flags of countries, but with things like Bermuda, Hong Kong or something like that, I'm struggling with flags. I don't have that knowledge yet. I think it was Hong Kong. Okay, so far I'm not really doing super well in this knockout. I felt already that, like, playing this on the laptop, but then also the map itself, I struggle to really have consistently good times. It is quite important that I get the right line through this. Already now, again, it was very slow because I never got onto the good line through the uphill, was always late for every corner. And then paired with the legs that I just have when I play it on my laptop, it's so hard to nail the timing when to steer in. And then you have also the other wall ride, also with some little chicane part, not as strong. So it's not easy. But yeah, basically I don't need to hit the things perfect, it's just super important that I get the entry into these parts in a way that I easily can have a good exit line. This was nice now. Was releasing to be safe. But yeah, in the seeding it looked better because I was doing a lot of 0.9s in a row. These 0.9s I do not see now. The thing is, I'm not even close to a 0.9. If it was at least a 0.1 then. But no, 0.4, and that was a good round. Ah. 0.3 seems to be such a time that many players can reach. But if you try faster than 0.3, then you have a guaranteed good position. Nabla and Pash are out. Two players that probably can try fast. Julius 1 5 5 5 5 5, so he has 5 5s, he got 5th. Oh, Hobbit is out. Yeah. I mean, I saw that coming, to be honest. The chance is probably higher than 50-50 that he will get knocked out at some point. So now I'm the best seeding player still alive. So I am surely pace-wise the fastest here, surely. Yeah. And Birdie is out as well. Also Julius won 5-5-5-5-5. And he got a position that is dividable by 5. Oh, I didn't even realize. Grand Tour Snow. Haha. So that's snow? Is it that snow? Would be a very good player as well then. But he didn't have good seeding. I don't know. Only 1 second from first to orange. Rasta is out. Jean-René. I didn't even see that these people are playing. I mean, why don't you see a Jean-René further up in the seeding or in some rounds? Also don't really remember, as if it is this Jean-René. Maybe it's a different one. But yeah, it becomes kinda tight now. That was a slow round by myself and also by others. Me is very noob is out and math hyper, however, also out. So 2 people of my seeding server. I made it into the one trophy, at least. So I was releasing a lot to stay on a decent line. Okay, there was one crash. The times are getting slower again. Yeah, I'm not really feeling too confident with certain parts, but mainly because of the lags and that I know I cannot really react quickly if I'm on the wrong line. So I have to be really careful to stay on a correct line, because if I'm not there, I probably cannot save it with those frames, with those FPS. So I don't take that apex there. Almost no slip through that. Yeah, but EcoWolf is also saving a lot. That's why he's getting so far, I guess. Torus 0.82. You might wonder why Torus was not able to drive a better time in the C-Day. He had an okay time, but he beat it multiple times in the knockout, which is weird. I was really afraid to touch the wall there. But at least it was a better start. What time is that? 0.22, okay. No crashes, 0.7 out. That is a mistake. Neumatte. Yeah, Torus and EcoWolf are of course the main strong, fast opponents here. Now we have one other opponent that I need to beat in this round now. Oh, Torus is through. He almost got knocked out, and I needed a good round, a decent round. Koyot did a 0.45. And Torus almost got knocked out. So, but now I can stop saving. Against Ike and Taurus I need a good time. Lol. It wasn't a very good run. Yeah, that's a bit run. Need to hope that he crashes. It's very difficult to get some good run through. Or 0.82, yeah, well. That was like chanceless. I wish to drive faster, but it's hard. It's hard to hit the turns like that. But yeah, even if I was not on my laptop, like a 0.82, you will not beat that easily. That's a good time. So what position did I get with my seeding run? '28th, wow. Not bad. Let's do 1 or 2 tries.